Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well today. We're going to do a couple part series of the opening, the second opening of Boracay. Right now we're at the Caticlan airport. This is the gateway to Port earlier today, and a lot of people were coming through here. And at this time, there's not a lot of people, but there's a lot. Hello. We have the guards behind me here. And I think this week there's like 1,500 people coming to Boracay through the airport. We're here at the Caticlan airport. We have a couple of subscribers right here. Say hello. And I want to go in the airport, but I'm not a passenger, so I can't go in. There's some people coming out right now. The flights, it's in the afternoon right now. It's like 3:30 or 4, and all the flights have finished. There's a couple people coming out right now. And there's like 7 to 9 or 10 flights a day arriving here in Caticlan. Today there was 4 Cebu Airlines flights, and there was 3 Philippine Airlines, and then the 2 or 3 AirAsia flights got canceled because it was raining a little bit today. So that was or the lack of passengers, one of the two. But in the morning, they usually have the travel here. Like I say, I was here this morning and there's lots of people here. And there's been like 1,500 people coming this week to Boracay. Behind me, they have a row of restaurants here and they're open. There's a few restaurants here, but there's no more flights today. It's in the afternoon. All the flights come in the morning. So we're here like in the afternoon. And they have like a souvenir shop open over here. So they have a souvenir shop and they have kittens down here. If you want a free kitty, you just come over here and get that. But they have a souvenir shop here. It's all starting to open, so let's hope that it opens. We're here at the Tabon Port. Tabon is the secondary port to go to Boracay. This time of year, around June, July, August, the water is really rough on the other side. It's called the habagat season. So the port gets moved over here to Tabon. And this is a smaller port, and I was just talking to the guards over here, and they were telling me that if you have, let's say you have a COVID test, COVID shot, you still need the swab test. You need the S-Pass, comes from the local government in Malay, and you need to apply for a QR code and the hotel reservations. Then you can go to Boracay. So you need those things, and like I said, the flights have stopped now. It's in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock p.m. here on the 9th of June, and we're at Tabon Port, and this is where everybody's coming in right now through Tabon. And then when the weather gets better over there on the other side, they go through the main jetty port. This is the secondary jetty port called Tabon. Coming through the jetty port area right now. And they have a little hand sanitizer area. I think you have a foot thing. You can put yeah, there you go. You can get the sand sanitizer with there. And then they have a security checkpoint here. And then they have the thing here for your temperature. Hey! So I'm 36.1, so I'm okay. Of course I'm okay. And then we're gonna go, they have a little waiting area here. Oh, and then they have a workers, hello. Hi. They have a workers area, so if you're a worker and you come here, you have to stop through this area right here, and then you get your workers entry pass. So this is the workers, and then the guests are through here in this section. We're gonna go ahead and go through the door here, and we're gonna find out where they have a place for like the residents, and then they have a place for the guests. So we're in here. It's a beautiful new building they built here. This is the secondary area for Tabon. It's called Tabon, and so we're gonna go ahead and find out what's going on. Behind me is like the registration counter, and that's where you probably have to register, like for the hotels. You have to bring like a pass, and then you come here and you get verified through right here, the hotel registration area. So you have to have a printout of your hotel registration. And then behind me, this is where they have the boat passes for the tourists and the non-tourists. There's nobody coming through because we came through too late. And behind me is where they have the residents. They asked me to put the mask on. I don't like the mask, but they have to do that. But this is where the residents and the non-residents, they come through, they verify their residency, and they come through right here, and they go ahead and they show their proper ID, and then they're allowed to enter. So this is the whole area. You have the vacation people. There's been like 1,500 people, like I mentioned, come through, and then everybody has to go ahead and have their temperature checked, and then they go through the proper lines. But Boracay is open. I yelled at in there by the police, put your mask on. I was in lots of people in there, so I decided to put that mask on. But we're gonna walk over to the port here, where you give them the ticket, and then you go ahead and enter the boat. So this is what's happening right now. We've gone ahead and they opened this port. Like I say, it's a secondary port. And then people, they buy their ticket right here at this little section right over here. Another little ticket with a seat number. And then they can proceed to the boat. They call them the bancas. And then they can go ahead and take off to Boracay. So let's go ahead. We can go ahead and check it out. So there's the ticket booth area. And then you have to come to this area here. And then you have to verify your age and show ID or whatever you got to do there, and then you go ahead and you get your ticket. This is at the Tabon Port, and we're inside the terminal area. We have some visitors here, some residents probably coming through, and then they go ahead and they walk down to the end of this tunnel here, the endless tunnel. They go to the tunnel, and then they go ahead and proceed to the boat. There's always a boat waiting, so today's a little bit on the rainy day. It was raining a little bit today, so it was a bad day, but there was still like 7 flights coming through. The big jumbo airplanes too, not the little ones. So this is the port here in Tabon. Hello guys. There's the workers. These are the porters, and the porters, they help bring the bags off and the luggage. Right? You guys are the porters? Yeah? The porters right here. And they work hard for their money. They're good guys. And they work really hard. There's not a lot of guests because all the guests come through in the morning, right? Lots of them already come through. So they're not working as hard right now. But they're probably working hard in the morning. Hello. So, yeah. So the porters are probably not as busy now. But this morning, there was I think there were 7 flights come in. Like I said, it was 4 Cebu and like 3 Philippine Airlines. So, and then we have security here. In case anyone gets out of control, they can take them down. Nah, there's no trouble. So yeah, so we're at the port here. It's an overcast day. Look at outside. It's raining a little bit, but still, lots of people coming to Boracay. Like I mentioned, there was like 1,500 people this week. And today there was, like I say, 7 flights coming in. Big airplanes full of passengers. We're here at the port. I was just talking to the military, really nice guys. It's an overcast day, and there's a boat leaving. We're gonna go over to the boat, and we're gonna check it out. And all the flights, like I mentioned, is gone. They're finished, because they fly usually in the day. They don't have any night flights. So if you want to come to Boracay, you have to have the swab test. I think that's up your nose. Stick it up your nose. Yeah, I like that. I've never had one, but maybe if I travel, I have to. Hey! And then they do a swab test for COVID to make sure you don't have the COVID. And then once you pass the swab test, then you can proceed. And then they have a really steep ramp area here. So we're gonna go there. Hello. Hi guys. And so they have a steep ramp area. These people are going to the boat right here, so I won't get in their way. They're going down this steep ramp, headed to the boat. The other port is a little bit more like nicer, I guess you could say. This one, I gotta watch myself. Maybe I'm gonna fall down, then you can laugh at me. No, don't laugh at me. And so we're gonna go down this thing. It's really steep here, so excuse me if I list the requirements, like I mentioned, to get on Boracay. Boracay is right over there, this island right there. So we're not that far. We're only like a kilometer, like maybe just a little bit less than a mile from Boracay. But that whole island over here, right here, is all Boracay here. It's all Boracay, this whole area here. So Also, the Boracay is only open right now to Filipino visitors. So if you're like a foreigner trying to come here, let's say from America or Germany, you can't come here. You have to already be in the Philippines. So right now the island's opened only to people residing in the Philippine country. So if you're in another country, good luck. You're not gonna make it. And then the banca, where the boat where the passengers go, is that one right here. There's always one boat waiting. And then after like 7 o'clock, they go up on their prices. So it's like 40 pesos now, and then it goes up higher after like 7 p.m. And then they have a curfew. I think it's like, I don't know, it's like 8:45 or something. And I think the boats are stopped. This is a shady, sleazy boat right here. I've been on that one too. And so this is the guys here. Say hi. They're not very friendly. Hey! And then you go on that boat with a number, and then you go to Boracay when it's full. So the people are filling that boat up, and then they go ahead and proceed to the island. So that's how you get to Boracay. You go ahead and then you come all the way to this boat. There's a family. Hello.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Hi. You have my donuts.
Yes.
Please give me my Dunkin' Donuts. He's got my Dunkin' Donuts. I actually have some. I have some at home. I went yesterday in Ebahai. So don't worry about it. Don't feel bad. I have donuts at home. I was trying to get him to give me his donuts, but he wouldn't give me his donuts. We have the last passengers getting on the bunker boat now. The shady sleazy. Shady sleds. And there goes the ramp. The ramp's gonna be gone. We're gonna say adios and see you in Boracay. They're taking off. And we're gonna tell you adios. And we're gonna see you in Boracay. Thank you so much for watching. We're gonna go to Boracay. The boat's leaving right now, so you better, I guess you can't get on that boat. It's already going. But we're gonna see you next time. We'll go to Boracay. We're gonna go ahead and see the people on the beach. Boracay is open. And come to Boracay. Take care. We'll see you next time. Woo!